And the 0-1. And a strike in there.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. Toss to White, and that is that. And the Braves will strand 3, but they still lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
For the Pirates, the catcher.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Righty delivers.
Ball. Down.
Fly ball to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Jarren.
Now batting Jarren Duran. First pitch, and he just misses. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And it remains 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson.
Matt.
And the pitch.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one missing low. The 2-1. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw, 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Swings through that one. 0-1. just missed. And a pitch. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. And downstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. That's in there. And the count's full. Ground ball up the middle. Castro picks it up on the run. Throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. But they lead it 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick.
For the Pirates, the left fielder.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And that's through there for a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
0-2 now. Out to center. Harris settles underneath it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman. David Fletcher.
Up next for the Pirates, David Fletcher. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the Braves DH, Bo Bichette.
The designated hitter. Bo
Wilson back
Bichette.
to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Swaggerty racing over to make the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first with one gone. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Good contact guy, good defender. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one. And that's in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Fraley to third. The tag out. Down the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
That smash towards center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Michael Harris. To the right side. He'll do it himself, and that's the third out. Two left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Evan White. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
White.
The 0-1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And that skips into dirt.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Orelvis Martinez. in there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. Out in front and foul to the left side. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's his second strikeout.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The designated hitter, Nico Cavadas.
Next is the Pirates DH, Nico Cavadas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hunter Wood. He last pitched 2 days ago.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Adames, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Got him out on the front foot.
The batter,
couldn't keep the hands back
the first
long
baseman,
enough, and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dwayne Underwood Jr. up and throwing. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
The wind and the pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 4.
Whit
Second
Merrifield.
baseman.
Next up for the Braves.
Merrifield.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's a
Ball one low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside. 2-1 now. In the air, left field. Fraley makes the catch, and that'll do it. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
For the Pirates,
Well, these fans
The
definitely want to get
Henry.
involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Pirates still looking for their first hit in this one. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Up
Now
next for the
batting.
Pirates,
The
Rodolfo
second baseman.
Castro.
Rodolfo.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Will Crowe. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. And now, Tom Murphy. Here comes a pitch.
The catcher, number 2.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next,
Bo
for Atlanta,
Bichette next up for the
designated
Braves.
hitter, Bo Bichette.
In the air out to center. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The flip to the pitcher covering. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Travis Swaggerty. Into center. Harris makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, David. Fletcher.
Here's the third baseman, David Fletcher. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Merrifield to first in time. 3rd out. Bucks go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Leading off for Atlanta, the right fielder, number 13.
Crow back to work.
Acuna Jr.
To the right side, and it kicks off the base. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out on a bang-bang play.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. 1 for 3. Rip to right, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swings through that one. 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting.
Sheesh. Singing. That was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
The pitch.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Adames down on strikes.
Now back.
Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Right at third. Paris at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. And that is that.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And welcome back. And here's the first baseman. Evan White.
For the Pirates, the first baseman,
The pitch.
Evan White.
There's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance. He's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
The 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Knocks it down to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Orelvis Martinez. That one's in there, 0-1. Got Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here is Nico Cavadas.
0-1.
The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They still trail 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Bryce. It's his job to keep his team in the game. And here it comes. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tom Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. And that one clips the corner. The 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So 2 down, digging in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Bryce checks over to first, and he's back. Bichette goes. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to White, and the inning is over. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
Well, as a hitter, you don't want to be part of a team that was no hit. I mean, it's embarrassing, man. So this guy right here, he's looking to do anything he can in this leadoff at bat to make it tough. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Strider back to work. There's a strike.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris brings it in, and there's one down.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Duran in the box now, takes strike one. The tying run at the plate. That one pushed foul. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. And there's two away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next to hit, Rodolfo Castro. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Acuna there. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That one hit in the 9th inning. Little disappointing, but he got right back on track to finish it out and get the W for the team.
The final 1-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 1 run, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, it'll be interesting to see how these teams position themselves in the standings the rest of the way. Both have postseason aspirations, and this is the time of the year when the heat gets turned up a little bit.
Yeah, the next month or so will either make you or break you. It's been a long season at this point, and some guys might be starting to feel a little tired and beat up. That's a big part of these games in August, and you're trying to collect as many wins as possible, but the coaching staffs are trying to do it in a way that also benefits their team down the stretch. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but you have to be able to finish strong.
Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Freddie Peralta. How about a scouting report on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup.
Number 25.
This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
The pitch. Now 1-1. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Next offering is in for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Here's the 0-1. Good eye right there. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That's in there. That is strike 2. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball. Bottom of the first. And pitching in this game, Garrett Cole. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Sal Frelick. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. There's a strike.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is popped up. Albies puts it away, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's
this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One down, base is empty. And he takes a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Manny Manuel. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Going to count 1 and 2.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Here's Austin Riley.
Leading off to the break,
The wind of the pitch.
the third baseman.
And first up, to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
No score here in the 2nd. Next offering upstairs. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Batting 6th, the shortstop,
Willy Adames stands in. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. On the ground to short. Gets it to first. And they get Adames for the out. And that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh. And now the first baseman, Evan White.
Leading off for the
And a
Pirates,
pitch.
the first baseman, Evan.
Strike one. Cole, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep
Batting
the at-bat
fifth.
alive. And
Not short.
will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
So digging in for Elvis Martinez.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
1-1.
The 1-1. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Christian Arroyo stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Got him looking. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Matt Olson up to the plate. 9th in the NL in home runs.
Leading off to the break,
Peralta back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. That's the strike. And it's 0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
0-1.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the pitch. That's in there. 0-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hand.
Oh, that got him.
Well, these Just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Tapped in front of the plate. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. Braves strand one. Still no score. Nico Cavadas digs in now. Cavadas, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. That's in there. 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Here's David Fletcher.
The third baseman, David Fletcher.
And that's in there for strike one. 1. The pitch. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeout. To start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
C.J. Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a pitch. And delivers outside. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And we're still knotted at 0. start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the Braves, the left fielder, number 25, Chris Bryant.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Martinez over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. His first at bat was a strikeout. Line drive, caught. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless. Bottom 4, and here is Sal Fraley. Here comes a pitch.
For the Pirates,
And he drops it down the third baseline. And he grabs it, foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Victor Mesa Jr., the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Victor Mesa Jr.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a line drive caught.
The right fielder, number 19, Manny Manuel.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Manny Manuel. Lied out his first time. First offering misses the mark. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. Bucks go down quietly. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Michael Harris.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Adames at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Peralta keeping him close. Another move to first. And he's back again. The 0-1, runner on the go.
That's a ball.
Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Slider clips the zone. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. Here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
There's a swing and a drive. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the going right back in there.
He's
gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta, and they're still knotted at 0. Back here at PNC Park, there's Evan White. The wind and the pitch.
For the Pirates, the first
That one's in there. That's strike one.
White.
The pitch. In for a strike. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The shortstop, or Elvis Martinez.
And now for Elvis Martinez. Right side. Albies over to first in time. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo. In the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Tom Murphy.
Leading off for Atlanta, the
Peralta
catcher,
back
number
to
2,
work.
Tom
And first
Murphy.
offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Now batting,
Bo Bichette
designated
next up
hitter,
for the Braves.
Bo Bichette.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And he barehands it.
Now back, left field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. That one's in there, 0-1. Throw to first. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Boog, you got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
And here it comes. That one missed.
1-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release play.
Nice grab on the run. That's out number 2.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Braves strand one. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the DH, Nico Cavadas.
Leading up for the Pirates.
Right-hander back to work.
The designated hitter.
There's the strike.
Cavadas.
And there's a ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. That was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
High fly ball out to center field. Harris settles under this one. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, C.J.
And the batter now, C.J. Rodriguez. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he's gotten deep in. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's some real power at the plate. Austin Riley,
The third baseman.
the right-hander, back to work.
Riley.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. The pitch. And a good eye there.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And he walked him.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And that one ripped to left. Fraley makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting. The shortstop.
And now it's going to be Willy Adames.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Makes the grab for the second out. And now Matt Olson. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And he'll one. There's the strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Got him swinging on the curveball. That's out number 3. One left for Atlanta. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat. Sal Frelick.
Leading up
The wind of the pitch.
Pirates, the left fielder.
That's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The 1-1. And that's a strike. Kicks and fires. And that one almost got him. Righty to the plate. On the ground, Adames collects it. He is safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Braves have elected to
Here's
challenge
one
the
more
previous
look.
play.
They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn that. And now here is Victor Mesa Jr. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And he deals. That one to first. Olson takes it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 19, Manny Manuel.
stepping in, Manny Manuel. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Acuna pulls it down, 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan White. And it's foul. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Next. And it's 1-2. And the righty deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1-2 now. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 8th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering upstairs. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Two and one now. That one drifts inside. Righty delivers. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now, Dwayne Underwood Jr. He last pitched 2 days ago.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Underwood Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Kicks and deals. Got it! And that's the first out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Pickoff throw. And he's back in there. And now, Bo Bichette. And fouled off. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever. And that one missing low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here comes a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
Chris Bryant.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
0-1 now. Just off the inside edge. And a pitch. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ouch.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a pitch. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And the 3-1. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Hunter Wood. And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam. One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Now in for the Braves. Foul ball.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball. To the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
0-1. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, or Elvis Martinez. The line to kick the pitch. Ball one there.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
He's hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down.
Now batting. The designated
That
hitter.
was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate, Nico Cavadas. In there for strike 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is down low.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole.
To Adames, that's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar. And he'll do his best to keep this close. And now the shortstop, Willy Adames. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Manuel gliding to his left. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
The first baseman, Matt.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one ripped right center field. And that ball is gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His 29th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Now
This
batting,
guy has turned
second
into a beast.
Ozzie Albies.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. There's a strike. Next offering is way upstairs. The pitch. The punch out there. And there are 2 outs.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that. W.
So here's Murphy now. Out to short. Martinez handles the chance. Sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now David Fletcher.
The third baseman,
Cole back to work.
David Fletcher.
Right through there for a strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 3, DJ Rodriguez.
So up next, C.J. Rodriguez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab on the run. Out, number 2.
Now batting,
So 2 down now.
The left
And here is Sal Frelick. 1 for 3.
Frelick.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
2-0 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 3 hits.